Students, adding a second submission to Blackboard is a bit different than the first submission. This video will guide you through how to add the second submission. First, once you have your file redone, go back to the assignment link for the assignment you want to resubmit. So for example, I am student Angela, and I have completed the project 1-1 task 1, and I received comments from my instructor indicating that I needed to redo it. I've completed that, and now I'm going back to resubmit it. I click on the assignment link just as if I were submitting it for the first time. On this screen, you can see a couple of things. Notice the attempt 2 is marked, has a late indicator. Keep in mind that the second submission will always be coded as late, as the first submission due date is associated with each assignment. It's not technically late as long as it is actually prior to the second due date. Next, you'll click the Continue button, as shown here in purple, to go to the submission screen. But first I want to show you that you can get back to your first attempt by clicking on this drop down and choosing attempt 1. Be sure you go back to attempt 2 when you want to submit the second attempt, again by clicking on the drop down. Now click on the Continue button. This screen should look familiar, and you'll click on the Browse button to add the necessary files for the second submission, and then you'll click Submit. Under the My Grades section, you'll see both the first grade and the yellow exclamation point indicating you've added another attempt. I highly suggest going back to the screen to make sure that you see both the first grade and the yellow exclamation point indicating you've submitted a second attempt. You can also see that the View Feedback is still there for the first attempt. Once I've graded the second attempt and you go to grade, you'll see that My Grades will update. It will update with the new grade and any new comments that I've left. Again, be sure you view these comments. You'll also see that the grade so far has been updated. This is that top column here. So this is the only assignment I've submitted. It's 0 out of 10, therefore I have an F right now. But when my instructor grades this, the F will update to the new letter grade.